So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to Mr. Nightmare, 3 disturbing true summertime horror stories. I don't know who this man is, but I do, if you've watched my Mr. Ballen videos, they're so slow, because I watch him on my own, so I'm not reacting to something that I've already watched, you know what I'm saying? So I was going to give the first story of his video a try and see if this is similar or if it's good, enjoyable, scary. I just want to see the vibes. You feel me? So anyways, I'm going to give it a shot. So here we go.
Before getting into the stories, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Parabooks.
Okay. Well, y'all go to the books. Oh shit. So...
In the summertime, my beachfront town is a lot of fun. On the weekends, we go to the beach or someone's pool during the day, and to one of the beach bars at night. I'm getting a little older though, and a lot of my guy friends that I used to go out with on the weekends are no longer single and don't really look to do that anymore. So it's harder to make plans these days than it used to be. One time,
okay. I'm assuming this is a man we're talking about. This is a male voice.
Time when I was out with my friends though. These two guys approached my friends and I at the bar being friendly because they overheard our conversation and joined in. They looked like they were maybe 8 years older than us, in their mid-30s. They were on the shorter side, but seemed cool enough to hang around. Their names were Alec and James. They ended up bar hopping with us that night.
Weird detail.
Alec left before James, who stayed late into the night with us. He seemed to like me the most because he would talk to me the most. Eventually my friends wanted to go home, and so did I, and James seemed disappointed, like he wanted to stay out until the bars closed. I told him we'd all chill again soon, and then we left. The following weekend, none of my friends wanted to go out, so when I was trying to find plans, I get a text from James. He asked what I'm up to tonight, and I said no plans. What are you guys doing? He said we should go to this beach bar. I figured why not, I needed plans anyway, and him and Alex seemed alright last time. He offered to pick me up, so I took him up on that offer. When he pulled up to my house at like 9 or 10, I went for the back seat expecting Alec to be in the passenger seat, but when I opened the door, he said sit in the front. It was just James in the car. On the way to the bar, I asked James if Alec or anyone else would be meeting up. He said probably. I wasn't aware it was going to be just him, but whatever.
This is why, anyways, to any plans, it does not matter what it is. I'm taking my car, period, bro. I'm not driving with anyone because when I want to leave, I want to leave. For one, I don't want to make a stop to this place, and I'm stuck with your ass. I'm just not doing it. It's just not going to happen. So I always take my car. And because when I was younger, didn't have a car, I would drive with friends. And they thought they was fucking speed racers. And I got into one car accident because somebody just wanted to show off. I almost got into another one. We just spun off the road, thankfully, to the other side. Because the other side was like a cliff. And I just don't, no, I'm not a big fan. So if I can't drive myself, I'm not going to go. Period.
We go to this dive bar first to pregame a bit before going to the beach bar, which had a dance floor. I said sure. He brought us to a hole-in-the-wall bar. It was really dark in there with a moody red glow. He ordered us a few rounds of drinks. I already had a couple shots before leaving my house, so after these drinks, I was feeling pretty drunk already. At one point, I had to go to the bathroom, and when I got back, he had 2 more drinks on the counter for us. I didn't even finish my previous one yet. I was shocked he was buying all these drinks for us. I figured it was an older person thing. After drinking this last drink is where my memory completely went black.
Exactly. What? First and foremost, I really hope this is a boy. Because if this is a girl doing all of this, hey man, we know you can't do that. If I did not watch the bartender pour the shit and hand it to me immediately, and it go in my mouth immediately, it's nothing, bro, I'm not taking that. It could be anything in that bitch. Like drugs that are odorless and colorless and kill you. And I can't do it. So I wish there was a little bit more detail in like who was given a POV. Obviously there are, alive. What the fuck?
The next thing I remember was waking up in a pitch black room. I was on the floor.
This is why you
I
don't
felt
meet
around for my
strangers.
phone in my pockets, but couldn't find it.
Befriend
I
strangers.
stood up and held my arms out in front of me until I felt the wall. I started feeling around the wall for a light switch. I found it finally and flicked it on. I found myself inside of a small, concrete floor room with a hot water heater and various household clean. Couldn't find a light switch though, so I had to make my way through the dark basement, banging things. I was looking for the stairs when I heard movement behind me, like someone getting up off a couch. Then the familiar voice of James saying my name. I screamed and turned to face the darkness. I could only see the outline of his body across the room. He said, "Calm down, it's not what you think. You got too drunk at the bar, so I brought you back here." All I could think to say was, "Why did you put me in that room on the floor? Where are my belongings?" My voice felt weak. He came closer to me and said, "I have all your stuff upstairs. Just relax and lay down." I told him I'm leaving. Just bring me upstairs to my stuff and I'm going home. He said in a slightly more menacing tone, "No, you're not leaving." This was where I threatened him physically, and he responded in a way implying that he had some kind of weapon and he would use it if I tried to leave. His claim was that I was too drunk to drive. I kept saying I'm calling an Uber. He then said, "Relax, I'm gonna get you a glass of water and you're gonna go back to sleep."
You ain't getting me shit, man, because after the last thing that you got for me and I drank, I ended up in the fucking basement. That's what I would have told him, personally.
I didn't know what to do in this unheard of, terrifying situation. I didn't know what he was planning to do to me, but this whole situation was a giant red flag. He walked past me and went up the stairs.
There was a lot of red flags
when he got
before,
to the top,
but
I heard him unlock the basement door with a key, then open it and shut the door and lock it. I looked for some kind of blunt object I could use as a weapon. I pushed him to the ground and had him in a chokehold. I yelled at him, "Where's my phone and wallet?" seriously choking him. I let up a bit so he could breathe and speak. He said, "On the kitchen table." I asked if he had any weapons on him. He said a switchblade in his pocket. I reached for it out of his pocket and switched it open. He then explained the best he could with his throat under my arm that he was only looking out for me. I got up off of him, went to the kitchen, grabbed my belongings from the table, and quickly left the house. I called my brother, who is also my roommate, right away, and he picked up, having been woken up from the call. I explained everything and asked him to pick me up. He came right away. The next day, I went to urgent care to get tested, and Rohypnol was found in my urine. It was confirmed that he roofied me. I then spoke to a lawyer and have since filed a civil suit against James, which is still in progress, and we're building a case.
You building a case and you telling some random ass mofo about your story and this might go viral? You know what? It's okay.
Clear-cut proof that James was actually the one to roofie me, or that he had any illegal intentions afterward. However, I do believe that I have a good case, considering that he left me on the floor and hid my belongings upstairs. I still to this day don't know what his end goal was. I don't even like to think about whether he did anything weird to me while I was...
Damn. The fuck? I think I ended the recording short. I'm gonna go finish that because it obviously was to the end, because I remember seeing the first story being like 7 minutes around that time. Damn. I gotta do better with that. But I try not to, because I screen record the stuff before, so I'll like mute my phone or turn my volume all the way down and like go somewhere else. And then when it's like videos like this and I'm only doing like a story, I'll be like, okay, when's the next story? And then I'll just kind of like see like time wise, and then I'll just stop it when I think it got there, but obviously the fuck it didn't. Oh well. Think I got the gist of the story though. I don't think there was much more. Like I said, there was a lot of red flags before. There was a lot of red flags that you should have picked up on before, but you know, you don't want to ever say that. You don't want to say that to people that things happen to, but it's just about being aware. You live and learn. Luckily, could learn from that situation. But yeah, I don't like meeting people. Like, I do like, it's whatever. I don't really care about meeting people, but I'm not going to like meet somebody in person, get in their car, drink with them, stuff like that. I'm not doing that. It's not gonna happen. And I wouldn't hang out with anybody that I just met alone. You know, or in like that kind of setting where we're talking about drinks or sexual. I'm doing a video. I'm going to be finished in like 30 seconds. But yeah, certain environments I wouldn't even want to hang out with people in. That's just me. Like I said, I'm not victim blaming at all. I just think as a whole, people just need to be more cautious and less trusting, and you know, so that situations like this can be avoided. Or even, let somebody know. Let a couple people know. Yeah, I'm going out with this person. I don't know. They seem a little weird. Can you check in on me every 20 minutes, every hour? If I don't respond, then something's wrong, type of thing. Just putting up a little. Anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see you on the next.